Welcome back to another daily Leetcode breakdown. Today we are looking at a very popular and beginner-friendly array problem called Find the Highest Altitude. As always, if you get confused at any point during the video, just drop a question in the comments and I will make sure to answer it. Here is the official problem page, but it is a little bit wordy, so let me break down the actual goal for you visually. Imagine you are a biker starting a road trip exactly at sea level, which means your initial altitude is 0. You are given a list called gain, where every number tells you exactly how much your altitude changes at each step of your trip. A negative number means you ride down a hill, and a positive number means you climb up. Our only goal is to find the absolute highest point we ever reached during the entire trip, including our starting point. Let's trace through an example to see how this works, starting at our base altitude of 0. Our first gain is -5, so we subtract 5 from 0, putting us at an altitude of -5. Next we go up by 1, so -5 plus 1 brings our new altitude to -4. Then we go up by a steep 5 points, so -4 plus 5 brings us all the way up to +1. After that, the next gain is 0, meaning we just ride on flat ground for a bit, staying right at 1. Finally, we drop by 7, ending our road trip at an altitude of -6. Looking back at all the altitudes we hit, the highest number we ever saw was 1, so that is our final answer. The technique we just used to solve this is a common pattern called a prefix sum. Basically, we just keep a running total of our current altitude by adding the current step's gain to whatever our last altitude was. And after every single step, we check if our current altitude just beat our all-time record. But wait, what if the entire trip is just going straight downhill, meaning all the gains in the list are negative? In that case, our starting point of 0 is actually the highest point of the whole trip, so we must make sure our record tracker starts at 0 to handle this safely. Let's write this out in Python first to see the logic, and I will show the complete Java, C++, and JavaScript code at the very end. We start by creating a variable called current altitude and another for our highest point, setting both of them to 0. Next, we start a simple for loop to go through every single number in our gain list one by one. Inside the loop, we add the current gain to our current altitude to figure out exactly where we are standing right now. Then, we update our highest point by taking the maximum between our old record and our brand new current altitude. Once the loop finishes checking every step of the journey, we just return that highest point variable. Here is what the complete Python solution looks like all put together. If you want to grab this exact code so you can test it yourself without retyping it, just head to the leetcodeunlocked.com/link in the description. For the time complexity, it is big O of n, where n is the length of our gain list, because we only need to loop through the numbers exactly once. The space complexity is big O of 1, meaning constant space, because we are only using two simple variables to track our numbers, no matter how long the trip is. Quick takeaway from this problem is learning how to maintain a running sum while simultaneously tracking a maximum state, which is an incredibly common pattern in array problems. By the way, you might have noticed I changed the format of these videos slightly to be much faster paced. I actually use AI to help generate these guides instantly for my own studying, and I share them ad-free to help you too. Please let me know in the comments if you prefer this fast-paced style or the older format, and remember to drop any questions about the problem down there too. Also, check out my main channel, Leetcode Unlocked, where my huge goal is to post an explanation for literally every single Leetcode problem ever made. If you want to help support that massive goal, you can donate at buymeaboba.com/LeetCodeDaily. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and let's quickly look at the other languages. Here is the complete solution written in Java. Next up, here is the exact same logic written in C++. And finally, here is the solution in JavaScript. Keep coding, and I will catch you in the next one.